Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is the Seeker reading for the week of February 5th, 2023. But whenever you see this, you're meant to receive the messages from it. We're going to find out what it is that you need to know for this next coming week. Yes, yes, and yes. So, calling in the Holy Spirit to come in and bless the reading. Cover us in all white light. Setting the intention that whoever needs and wants this content finds it easily and effortlessly at the right time. Yes, yes, and yes. So with that said, we just released the 100 reading. I believe that reading will be up for at least 3 weeks because you guys, just to give you guys time to do the healing work, do the integration, to align to your highest timeline, to your highest joy. All right, so that will be up. If you're interested in the previous 100 readings where we work with sacred geometry, we work with numbers, numerology, and everything to manifest our greatest life, all right, to manifest balance, alignment, to manifest abundance, harmony, peace, okay? If you're interested in that, go ahead to the member section of YouTube, click join, and it is the 100 tier. All right, yes, yes, and yes. Thank you, Michael. So I'm being reminded to let you guys know that the secret readings, when we post a new one is when we remove the old one and we put it onto the 100 tier. And the reason for that really is so that way whoever is really seriously wants to master the information that came through in that reading, you guys can do that in a very safe space, away from other energies. Yes, yes, and yes. It's kind of a cloaking, I guess. Very powerful. Yes. Thank you, Metatron. So you could practice your craft or your magic, you know. Away from other interfering energies. So with that said, I speak light language. It's a form of sound healing, but it's also how I communicate with spirit, and spirit communicates with me. It's how I communicate with your guides, your teams, your councils, your ancestors. Yes, yes, and yes. And with that, we're going to call everyone in for Aquarius that would most be beneficial in this reading of the highest truth, compassion, and love now. All right. And I definitely feel, so 7-11 has been coming up a lot. 7-11 is my number for you are in charge of your own healing. Okay. February is definitely the month of the heart. It's just the month of love. So we're going to be focusing, which we already do, right? We focus a lot on self-healing and self-love and that kind of thing. And then we kind of sprinkle you guys with some other readings, but all meant to help you come into vibrational alignment with your truest heart's desires. So that way you can live out of illusion, yes, and live in love. And also be an active, conscious co-creator of your reality. Yes, yes, and yes. So I pulled out, so Yeshua wanted me to pull out this Shir Yantra. Okay, so I imagine that this is the sacred geometry that I'm going to be attuning to over the next few weeks. So I feel the next 100 reading is going to have something to do with this. We also have a meditation to clear each petal of your chakra, okay, each chamber, each door of your energetic body, and bring it into peace and harmony, and just to release what you can release at that moment and to raise your vibration. So we're working on that as well. So I imagine it's going to work one-in-one with this, all right, so that you guys can truly be conscious creators, right, of your reality. And this is the paint chip kind of card that came out. I feel like it looks a little, let me adjust this because it doesn't, yes, this is more of what the color looks like. All right, it's called Beehive 83, so CI 83. That might mean something to you. You might be seeing bees at this time, or the bee is working with you a lot, okay? Or you're becoming like the queen bee. Yes, yes, and yes. And with seeing 7-11 all over the place, with Beyonce, she's known as the queen bee. She's also known to work with the energy of Oshun, okay? The energy of confidence, of divine feminine, of sweetness, but also of fierceness, sweet independence, sweet freedom. And I feel that that's definitely what you guys are going to be looking forward to in this next week, especially because we've been changing the table a little bit. And new ideas have been coming in. Creativity has been sparking. So that's also what's going to be happening. Your creativity is going to be sparking, and you're going to have the confidence to take action. And I feel like a lot of it, I just heard inner creativity. So a lot of this creativity is going to be things between you and your heart, between you and your soul. It might be between you and your partner, or between you and your kids, you know, this kind of thing. But it really is kind of allowing the world to take a back seat to your own healing process, to your own soul connection, and you finally like bringing out the world that's within you into your physical reality, and you living that. So a song that came to us, I forget her last name, but it was like Lily Moran or something. I'll in the community tab, I will link the video. And she was a contestant on, what is it, the one with the golden buzzer, okay? The one with the, I forget what, the X Factor? I don't know. So she was contestant on there, and she wrote a song called Daydream. It's powerful, and it's beautiful, and it's about live your daydream, you know? So I feel a lot of you guys are preparing to live your daydream, all right? So that it's this energy of releasing all resistance, releasing the restrictions, releasing the limiting beliefs, releasing the past, releasing the pain, really clearing the slate, and really releasing the cords, the latches, the hooks, and you guys mastering releasing entities, releasing parasites, releasing implants, releasing vows and contracts that no longer serve your growth or expansion, right? You guys really mastering that, and you really living that, you know, a day where you feel unraveled and detached and so full of love. I also noticed today, and I don't know, it's the first time I noticed it, but it might have just been me reawakening to something, is that Mother Earth, when you first look at Mother, it's moth. And I was like, oh wow. And it's like you're becoming the light, right? And it's that energy of also the transformation, the butterfly, because the butterfly and the moth are very close and similar, right? And it's this energy of you are becoming this super attractor, like you're walking and dripping in Empress divine feminine receiving energy, receiving mode, right? And what that means is that everything becomes easy, it becomes effortless, because you are no longer chasing a dream. You are and I hate that. Like whenever I see a thing that says chase your dream, I'm like, oh no, get that out of your mind right away, because you do not have to chase anything. This is you creating. This is you attracting your dream. This is you living your dream. This is also using your words to where you are in the now moment. I have. Okay, I have. So this is also changing some of your affirmations from I am to I have. Okay, so it's this other kind of energy of you recognizing that once you are abundance, once you are easy, once you are effortless, once you are peace, once you are harmony, you're not going to be saying I am this, I am that. You might say I am, and that's it, because you are now embodying your God, Goddess energy, and you recognize that that spirit lives within you, right? And that you are just as they're showing me, like, you know, like a star that kind of like blows up, this kind of energy, and all these little pieces of star kind of come off of it, and that's like the consciousness. You know, we've been split from the consciousness, and not in that way, right? We've been duplicated from source energy, and you realizing that you are source energy. Source lives inside of you, and once you welcome that connection, that receptivity, right, of you always being tuned in, tapped in the words of Abraham, thank you so very much, then everything really does have a new perspective, and you become the light, and you allow things to come to you. So also with that said, other things, when your light is very bright, you attract everything, right? But it's this energy of you keeping your body, your mind, your emotions very pure, okay? Through the energy of unconditional love for self and all, through the energy of non-judgment for the self and all, through the energy of forgiveness for self and all, okay? That is how you keep yourself very pure, as well as, of course, the physical things that you put into your mouth, and the things that you listen to, and the things that you see, And also, you are the living prayer. You know, we say often when we see 23, we recite Psalms 23, right? Whenever we're feeling imbalanced or we're feeling like a negative energy is kind of knocking at the door, we recite our Father's prayer. And it's just us using the words to keep ourselves into balance. And I feel that this week many of you are going to be living that, because you're now inviting Spirit to not only be in your life but to walk with you. Okay, it's like, lead me. And again, Spirit says, shall we dance? And you take Spirit's hand and you allow Spirit to lead, but you are in the dance together. You're no longer watching. You're not the wallflower anymore. The daisy's been coming a lot as well. The daisy has come in to help you heal your heart. So any of you guys that are interested in working with the energy of the daisy, open your heart to the daisy. Allow the daisy to come into that heart and really expand you. Okay. So you might be working with other flowers as well. The rose has been coming in very strongly too, but there might be other things. But remember, I forget what reading it was, but we had said if there's flowers coming to you, they really want to work with you. So just invite the flower into your energy. Allow the flower to go where it wants to go. Like, instead of you doing your research on the flower and then directing the flower to where your research says it should go. This is all purely intuitive. This is your psychic empathic abilities coming in. This is you expanding your clairsentience. This is your solar plexus getting a huge expansion. Okay. And also, I just heard your third eye and also your throat. Okay. By going in and really activating those lower chakras and bringing them into complete harmony. Right? Yes, yes, and yes. And so then I noticed Earth was ear, right? And so I know, at least for me, I felt like when I first kind of got, I guess, turned on again, my first clair that came in very strongly was clairaudience. Okay. And so I feel that a lot of your clairaudience this week is going to be popping open for the first time, blossoming. Okay, it's like the darkness has gone away and the lotus is able to bloom. And the darkness is the negative emotions of you feeling insecure, of you feeling jealousy or envy, grief. Okay, so also that song Daydream will help you to cry, especially if you have, recently lost anyone, if you've had to go on the journey of doing, being the caretaker for someone who was dying, these kinds of things. It will really help you to release that and to see the beauty in the journey of that. All right. Yes, yes, and yes. And so when I was like, oh, wow, that's so cool. And then, of course, at the end of Mother, I just saw her and I was like, isn't it beautiful? I always say that your higher self leaves clues, right? So it's like you guys really having this unbreakable bond with Mother Earth, and you really coming in with Father Sky, right? So it's the mental body becoming one with the emotional body, but it's you raising to a very high vibration to where you're not allowing anything to distract you. And when it does, instead of you running and hiding, instead of you getting defensive, you release it, you let it go, because you recognize you're taking accountability that there was something within you that called that to you. And instead of you pushing it away or suppressing it, you're saying, I allow myself to feel. I allow myself to feel. And in that moment, you feel it, whatever it is. And if you need to cry, you cry. If you need to write, you write. If you need to laugh, you laugh. If you need to just allow, just allow whatever's happening to happen. And then you lovingly release it. Okay, so we've been working with the Sedona method in the readings lately, so that might be something you want to look up. But the Sedona method is you asking yourself, what is the now emotion? What are you feeling right now, especially when something comes back from the past, okay? Or when something keeps happening to you and you're wondering why you have to keep learning this lesson. Feel it. Feel it. What is it? What are the unresolved emotions that you have not dealt with, that you've been suppressing, that are ready to come up? Because your inner child is also calling your name, all right? Calling your name and saying, be one with me. Let's be free. Let's be happy. Let's be sunshine. Let's be joy. Let's be creative. Let's enjoy our life. So a lot of you also are working with Archangel Michael too at this time, whether consciously or unconsciously, to cut cords to the past, especially we already know we're working with the past, our past selves as far as this lifetime, but also there are those of you who are cutting cords to your past lives, okay? And you are clearing the emotion, you're releasing the emotion that kept you trapped. Okay, you're releasing the emotion that kept you feeling like you were stuck, like there was no way to go. Okay, so some of you guys too, I feel you might even be making decisions to leave relationships as well, you know, and or to take a time out, okay, this week, and fully owning that and being like, look, I just want to, you know, I just want the next 3 months to focus on me. That's it. I don't want to have to, you know, I just want to do that. And it might seem that I'm being insensitive to whatever you are going through right now, but I feel like that's exactly what it is. It's what you are going through. And I feel you have to face this because I'm also going through something. Not that we won't reconnect, but right now I just need this peace to be with mother, to be with father, to be with my soul, to be with my inner child, you know, to really focus on you, to really fill your cup, to fill your cup and to have it overflowing before you go and offer it to another. Okay, that's the practice. That's the Empress. The Empress is the number 3 in the tarot. 3 is, in numerology, is the luckiest number because it looks like 2 horseshoes. Okay, we're about to embark on this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful entryway that's preparing us for March. All right, where we are going to have one of the most luckiest months that we have ever had in our entire life, and that is because we are coming to it fully untethered, uncaged, unraveled, allowing ourselves to be open to what Spirit has to bring to us. Right. It's the energy of you noticing. We're going to go to the Sedona method, and the now emotion might be fear. Can you just for now, can you release the fear? And then you would say whatever you would say, right? Some of you said yes. Some of you said, I don't know. Can I really live a life that's fearless? So you don't question it. You just answer yes or no. And you ask again, would you release fear? Yes or no? Could you right now release fear? Yes or no? When would you release the fear? Many of you might say, oh, it's a lot of fear to release. Say now. I can release a little bit now. Yeah. And then you feel your energy open up and blossom and release a little. And release a little. And then you repeat the questions over out loud to yourself or in your mind, and you answer it. This is you taking on the role of being your own kind of like therapist, okay? Yes, yes. A lot of shadow work, unless you're working with a holistic practitioner, a lot of this inner shadow work you're going to be doing with your soul's knowledge. You're going to be doing things that only your soul knows, different activities and practices that are coming straight from your Akashic record. All right? Irosimina. So definitely also a lot of sacred, divine, feminine things that are going to be coming into you. Sacred information coming straight from Mother Earth. Things that you're only going to be sharing with you and Mother, you and Father, you and your soul. Okay? You and your inner child. And this is so that you can have this, it's strong faith, it's strong trust, this unbelievable bond to who you are. So that way, when they're showing me like you coming out of the cave, like high tide is like over and you're able to come out of the cave now and you're able to walk on the earth as your higher self. You know, some of you guys are definitely like archangels walking, you know, and it's that energy. And I said archangel, not earth angel. I said archangel. Yes. All right. And you guys being able to walk in that vibration every day of your life. Right? No more hiding, no more suppressing. It's very powerful. So with that, let's go ahead. We're going to do the drawing. Look at that for the 31st. January 31st giveaway of Manifesting Greatness giveaway. So we put selenite in here, and we also put citrine. So I feel like those, I think we mentioned that before, but I feel this week also tiger's eye is going to be those crystals that definitely work with white crystals, crystals of purity, but also crystals that help increase courage, confidence, and joy. Okay. And for some of you guys, there's going to be sacral crystals as well, like orange calcite and that kind of thing. So the winner is number 24. I love it. Look at that. Can you see it? There it is. Number 24, you are the winner of the Manifesting Greatness reading. So go ahead and email me at thevisionary317@gmail.com. So email thevisionary317@gmail.com to claim your prize. All right. Yes, yes, and yes. So I know we talked a lot where there's a lot of channeling, and that was like, that's what they wanted primarily. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. And they want me to keep this on the table, so we're going to put it there. So also teas, jasmine tea, jasmine tea. Now you guys know we like to do the cards in threes, but this time Spirit wanted to we're gonna do a spread with this, and then we're gonna pull the secret card at the end. Okay, and then we're going to this is the Spirit Song Tarot as well that we're working with, so that might resonate with some of you guys. Let's get some numbers. For the week of February 5th, what do they need to know for Aquarius, please? 11-7, which is, yes, you are in that healing vibration. 88, the money is coming. 44, you are the master of your healing, and you're getting to a point to where you now can teach others how you've healed and help them to heal. I just heard love is love. Okay, love is love. Love is free too. Love is free. You don't have to give to receive love. And then 116 came in, so that's another 11. So I definitely feel there's a wish coming true, and by the end of the week you're gonna get victory on something, and a wish is gonna come true. Okay. Very powerful. Next numbers, please. We're doing a lot of master numbers, a lot of doubles again. 55, 66. All right. So there's gonna be some kind of breakthrough, some kind of completion and change, and you being able to stay balanced. I almost feel like the flip, the switch has been flipped. I think we have a reading titled that. But it's this energy of you really recognizing the things that are going to keep you centered. Okay, calm, confident, moving forward. And also remember that breathing in gold light and breathing out gold light is you moving forward. Just because you're in a stationary position doing this, or you might be walking or something like that, that is moving forward. Remember that your energy has to upgrade, has to turn on, activate, has to release. You prepare for your manifestation within. Okay, and then you start taking action outside of you. Okay, so what's coming through? Okay, I just got 4-4. So the angels are with you so much, and just call on them to help you. And then I just got 1-1. So you guys are definitely, there's gonna be, somebody is going to get a super duper, and I just saw like super saver, but it's this energy of you totally seeing that you are the savior in your life, and that you are a master co-creator, that you are a master manifester. All right, by the end of the week, you're going to get proof that you can manifest anything you desire. Okay. Yes. And then, okay, 1, 2, 3. So process is coming in. 8, 6, 4, 23. All right. I was getting multiples of 8, so your abundance is increasing exponentially. I can feel that already. It's been coming in, but also with the 23. Although I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me. Okay? This is what this week is going to be about. Even reciting that part of Psalms 23, so that way you're calling on assistance to help you clear the fear of success, the fear of failure. Okay, the fear of not having enough, the fear of rejection, the fear of abandonment, the fear of being manipulated, the fear of being seen, the fear of being accepted, but also the fear of being, what is the word? what is it? Ridiculed. Thank you so much. Yeah, and also there's a fear of intimacy and a fear of connection, and we would just say, can you release these emotions? But we would go one by one, and then we would say, yes. Would you release this? Yes. Yes. When? Now. And just feel the change in your body. Okay? So this is also an exercise that's kind of coming through. What are you afraid of? And write it all down, and then do that releasing on each one of those, okay? And like I said, you might have to do the releasing on one fear more than once so that you can clear it. You might have to go through it 3 times. You might know that this is something that you're going to have to release on for the next 3 days, for the next 7 days, okay? Others of the fears, you're going to immediately feel calmness, a peace. You're going to feel your energy lift, your energy return. You're going to feel free. When you feel that freedom, it's success, and you can check it off. You can mark it with a star because you've released it, okay? You've released it. A lot of you have to forgive yourself too. So releasing forgiveness to increase the forgiveness within, but also remember the Ho'oponopono that we just released with the 100 reading, okay? Going through that and saying that with yourself, hand on heart, okay? Other hand on low belly, and just saying that. You can even do that when you're driving and saying the Ho'oponopono prayer, okay? Yes. So now let's get into this real quick. And I say real quick, there's this energy of me feeling like, oh, I have to create these short videos because these short videos are what everybody wants, and and this and that. And Yeshua comes in and he says, release caring about what other people think. Release caring about what other people need or want. Release that. Allow yourself to be a pure channel and a vessel to deliver the message. And whatever the message is, it's going to take whatever time it needs to take. All right. So I feel like that came through not only for myself, but also for someone out there where there's something you need to say to somebody. All right. And yeah, I'm hearing typing and I'm seeing a cell phone, and there's something, thank you so much for that. There's something that you've been wanting to say, but you haven't said it, and you've been trying to get the courage up. So you can release on that as well. And you can what is the emotion that you're feeling that's stopping you from typing or from calling and saying what you need to say? Is it fear? Fear of being rejected, abandoned? Is it fear of being seen? Is it fear of being vulnerable? Okay. Also, the lion and the cheetah has been coming in a lot as well. So those might be 2 animals that you want to work with this week. Or you might just want to say, what animal wants to work with me? Okay. Also, the fairies coming in from the elemental kingdom to ignite your light, your joy, your happiness. Okay. So right now, so Yeshua's coming in very strongly this week, as well as Buddha. We're going to shuffle one more time, but what came out was 6 of shells. Okay, sentiment and joy. So in the beginning, we felt there was going to be some kind of reconciliation or something coming in, and it's not for you to remember that if something came to you, it's meant to come back into your life, right? And for some way or reason, right? Some reason. And instead of you saying like, why did this come into my life? Why did this come back? Notice the emotional reaction to this coming. It's coming to help you release something, to help you receive something. There's something that you have to let go of so that you can receive this next series of manifestations coming in, okay? Yeah. That might not resonate with everyone, okay? Irosamala. Here we go. 7, 7, 7. All right, so let's do it. So I'm just going to pull the cards first. So there's definitely, they're showing me something. This is a little bit, this is new. I feel coming. I feel coming. All right, yeah, this is new. There's something going on in the middle, so we're going to honor that, okay? No reversals. Irota? Kosama. Thank you. I keep hearing that. I was hearing it in the beginning of your reading as well when I was preparing. Irotala. Tishnamala. There's somebody that there's somebody that really needs to release the fear of what other people think. Shada. I don't know if you can see everything on here. Yesama. Okay. I was asking if I'm putting them in the right spots. You know, because sometimes I feel very literal when things come out the way they do, and I don't like to move them. You know, but this is also like you releasing control, okay? Releasing perfection. Put at the bottom of the deck was the Strength card, Courage. And so that pretty much is like, that's what this week is going to be about, right? You releasing anything that's stopping you from having courage. The courage to believe in yourself, the courage to live your daydream, the courage to believe in the power of now, believe in the power of you, the courage to believe in the magic in you, right? So we're going to go to the middle. All right, this middle is going to be, this is you holding your center, okay? So we have the Eight of Crystals, dedication and progress, the Water Buffalo. We have the Awakening, renewal and enlightenment, which is the Judgment card, the Peacock, and the Empress, okay? Beauty and abundance, the Rabbit. So this is what is going to help you to hold your center, all right? Help you to hold your center, and you allowing yourself to master dedication to yourself, and to see that even in breathing consciously, you are making progress, and being so damn grateful for that breath that you have just breathed in, for the step that you have just taken, you know, to take a walk outside. If you, whatever new exercise things that you're doing, whatever new food regimens that you're doing, vitamin things that you're starting, whatever it is that you're starting or that you are being dedicated and disciplined to, you being so grateful in that moment, all right? And in that gratitude, that within itself is a renewal, that is an awakening, that is a truth, that is an enlightenment, okay? And that is you facing your fear, that is you choosing to actively focus on being grateful for every moment, for everything in this now moment. And that is going to give you this unbelievable presence and grounding, which is the Empress energy. And that's where this beautiful abundance is just going to be pouring in, because you're now grounded, right? And you're able to see the beauty in the world in every moment, and you're able to hear it too, because I hear the wind blowing, I hear the ancestors coming in. So a lot of you guys, your connection to your ancestors, to your past and loved ones, is going to increase, and you're just going to feel them here. For some of you guys, you're going to see them here. You know, you're going to really commune with your ancestors more, and you're going to know and feel that you were so damn loved and supported. Okay, yes, yes, and yes. So coming over here, I feel it coming, baby. Three of Shells, playfulness and bliss, with the Dolphin energy, Page of Feathers, exploration and discovery. I feel panda energy too. That's so funny, but it's the raccoon. And then Five of Feathers, strategy and resilience, with the armadillo. So I feel like a lot of this is this kind of past energy, right? And you coming in, celebrating the small moments All right, celebrating the small moments, and also allowing your heart to be curious about what is to come. You know, you feeling the niggle, you feeling that energy of the call, and you allowing yourself to go forward to it, even if you feel a little bit of resistance. Like, the power that you have is the energy of doing it anyway. Like, I'm gonna trust my heart, I'm gonna do it anyway. And so something definitely unexpected has happened, okay, recently, and something that you had to surrender to, or for some of you guys, grasshopper energy, some of you guys are going to have to surrender to. Remember Daniel's son, right? Wax on, wax off. This is also a changing of pace, and you becoming very adaptable, because it's like the tree frog, but the tree frog is changing colors over here, okay? But it's your ability to release what no longer serves you, and then you being able to adapt to that new vibration very quickly. And with the Queen of Crystals, you coming out and you having the beautiful, the Queen of Crystals, the Queen of Pentacles, you having that groundedness that is bringing in comfort and prosperity. When you are feeling that energy of, I have it all, I am satisfied in this moment. In this moment, I have everything that I need. Refocusing yourself on that, especially if you are feeling yourself kind of want to go back to the vibration of anxiety, all right? Or if you are coming out of the vibration of anxiety, you remembering, you know, when you saying out loud and telling yourself that you have everything that you need right now. And then we have 7 of Shells coming in with the Lobster. Choice and ambitions. We have the Devil card, the Shadow, self-empowered ambition. Number 15. I don't know why I said number 7. That's interesting. Alignment. So I feel that many of you guys are aligning to new contracts. And so what you've just come through is helping you to align to this new energy, which is powerful over here. Okay. Let me tell you. Yes. And then at the end, you coming into that beautiful, 10 of Shells, that emotional fulfillment, you know, you just being happy for being in this moment, for everything that you have, to be able to brush your teeth, to be able to have your lights on, being thankful for gas, being thankful for your car, being thankful for relationships, being thankful that you can feel your heart, being thankful for the eyes to see, the hands to move, being thankful for the music to hear, you know, listening to music even through something new where you're hearing every chord, you're hearing every note, you know. And that gets me to something too, listening to a lot of acoustic things where either you're just listening to someone sing without music, right? Or you're listening to somebody play an instrument without any other words or any other instruments. Like, your focus is super increasing, and that's why you're tapping into, and that your manifestation abilities are also just getting upgraded, because your ability to focus on raising and amplifying a vibration is getting stronger. You know, your ability to focus on the feeling of gratitude and amplify it out, you know, times 100. That's powerful manifesting. All right. And you showing yourself that you have the ability to do that. And in that, you transmuting, you're neutralizing negative energy. You're transmuting negative energy. You are releasing negative energy, limiting beliefs, things that don't serve in your growth and expansion. Right? Powerful. So over here, this energy that you're entering in towards the end of the week, and the energy that is kind of, I feel, is going to be with you throughout February. I definitely feel that so strong. They're taking my attention to the octopus. And if you guys remember, we did a reading a little while back, and it was about, there's an octopus energy that is very psychic as well, and has been like putting their tentacles on you and draining you. And that's only because you were in this energy of, I don't believe in myself, I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving, right? But as soon as you release that, you stop this energy from draining you, because now your shield got stronger, and then they got repelled. So this is also that energy of evil eye or anything like that not even affecting you, and it just being returned to sender, because you're just this reflective shield of pure love. Okay. Yes, yes, and yes. And this is also the wheel. So good fortune is my default, and also you seeing possibilities and a big completion coming in. And I do feel the acorns were coming into my heart. So I do feel with the 7 acorns coming in underneath of that, the 2 of acorns, There's this powerful energy of, insight and focus of you being able to make decisions, but this powerful focus of just balance, just balance. It's just balance, determination and stamina. It's balance, and you being able to persevere through anything, but now you not rushing through it because you know that all is well. So now you're enjoying the journey instead of saying, okay, what's the next thing that I need to do? You're kind of like, you know what? Let me just enjoy being happy for a second. Let's expand this. Let's amplify that joy, and then let's do something that's going to amplify that joy. That is the switch in your energy this week, okay? And instead of saying, okay, what else do I need to do to heal? You're going to say, what else do I need to do to feel good? Okay, very powerful. And we have the sun energy coming out with the two of shells, union and harmony, and temperance. So remember, we said there's going to be some kind of reconciliation. So it might be you just reconciling with your soul, with your inner child. I feel that very strongly, but also it could be with some past life partner. And I said past life partner because you've definitely lived more than one lifetime with this person, whoever that resonates for, but that energy healing out. And remember, we said that instead of you asking, why are they coming into my life? You are going to say, how do I feel about this? What is the feeling I'm feeling right now? And noticing that's you transmuting the energy between you and this person. This is like a different version of the Ho'oponopono prayer by you kind of seeing how you feel. What is your guidance system telling you? Are you fearful that they're going to drain your energy? Or are you fearful that they don't see you? Are you fearful that they're just coming in to take advantage of you? Clout. Are you fearful that this is another lesson? And then release on that. And then let the chips fall where they may. Okay? Fall where they may. Follow your heart. Okay? And a lot of you guys are not going to feel the need to reattach to this person or anything like that. It really is just, again, they're coming back to recognize where you can release on, but also for you to recognize how much you have released, how much you have healed, how much you have grown. Okay, and with the hummingbird being in the sun energy, this is really powerful because now the solar plexus energy is really attaching into your heart space, all right, where your vitality and your joy is all going to be increasing. And there's definitely going to be some kind of trust fall, some kind of new beginning with the Fool coming out with the Gazelle that you're going to go into towards the end of the week, all right, with the King of Acorns coming out. I always feel this when I see this, optimism and innovation. And it's the horse, and the 7 is all up in here. Remember, we did 777, so this is like the week of like you just feeling so aligned. All right, and Archangel Gabriel is coming in too, and it's like I'm sending you signs all over the place. All right, 2 of Crystals, balance and adaptability. A new idea coming in. All right, for you to work on, for you to take active action on. Okay. And with the 2 of Crystals, you being able to come at it from a place of peace and harmony. Okay, so you being able to make the best decision based on, is this adding to my peace? Is this adding to my harmony? And you moving forward with that, whatever that creative idea is. And for a lot of you guys too, it might just be something like, I'm going to start, adding broccoli to my meals. It might not be something like super duper, but I definitely feel, because we have so many major arcana over here on this side, that it is kind of like a no going back type thing, especially with the wheel being at the 10, and then we have the 19, and then all here in the middle you have major arcana as well with the Judgment and the Empress, right? So it's this energy of, I'm never going to go back to the way my life was before, and you finally seeing that, like you finally stepping over. I just showed, it's like the tradition of jumping the broom, like you jump the broom, like you've accepted this union that you're forever changed, your life has changed, and you're ready to explore this new life, this new you. Yeah, and I just heard again, without caring what people think. So that's a big thing for some of you guys to release on, and also to be honest with yourself about it. The more that you're honest with yourself about, some of these things, the more you can release it, the more you can let it go, and the more you feel unraveled, unstuck, uncaged as well, because now you're not tied to anyone else's projections or anyone else's beliefs or anything like that, or even just even ideas. Not saying that these things are even bad. Maybe somebody sees something for you that you can't see for yourself, but it's coming from their heart, not yours. So it's this energy of you allowing yourself to be tied to your own dream. Right? So it's, again, too, some of you guys might be deciding to change career paths or change areas of study because you were just only doing it to appease another or to follow in someone's footsteps. And I feel like a lot of you guys are choosing your own path of joy and excitement, which is different from what people have wanted for you, although they may have been very pliable paths, right? But it's just something that it's not your path of highest joy. Okay. Yay. All right, so what we're gonna do, I know this was, it was longer, but we are gonna do the seer card right now, and then we're going to end here, and we're gonna go on to the secret tier, and we're gonna do the self-love cards. Okay, guys? So I thought we were only gonna do one. Utishna. They said two. So Hope in the Crone. All right. 19, Illumination and Wisdom. You standing in your truth with the awakening right there in the middle. That's powerful. That's so powerful. All right, 24, and that's 24. Oh my goodness. So 24 definitely going to be you listening to your intuition and taking action. That 4 could be a whole bunch of things, but I definitely feel it's like new contracts and stability coming in. All right, very strongly. I'm doing the 19 and the 5 is what I added together, which comes to 6. All right, so victory. And what was at the bottom? Yeah. It was strength was at the bottom, the elephant. Okay. Yes. All right. So we're going to end here. And then if you want the extended reading, the link is in the description. Namaste, everyone. Congratulations. Happy birthday, Aquarius, to the winner of the Manifesting Greatness reading. And yeah, thanks, guys. Bye.